All right, Shalom. This is just an interjection to a video that I already made previously. Like, I want to add this to it. I'm gonna interject or insert this clip because basically, this Edomite lady was basically saying that black people are going through white people towns and burning them down and unaliving white Edomites or so-called white people with without impunity, more or less basically lying. Like the scripture said, they turning everything upside down. They trying to flip the script on Jake. And that's the whole reason why, like I said it in the video, which I say many a times, the reason why they created this image that you see of Jake now is to blame him, right? As a scapegoat. And they put that image that you that these Negroes think is a culture. You're some criminal. This is our culture, being some drug dealer, gangbanger, I know, whatever. But we're talking about the criminal aspect. That's ours. No, that's Esau's, right? He just gave it to you and let you prosper in wickedness as a and let you prosper with it as a to turn around and blame you for it, like it says in Habakkuk chapter 2. Woe to him that put the bottle to his neighbor, right? That bottle is philosophy, a way of life. He created this lifestyle for you. But like this guy said about this Moabite guy, immigrant, which he got, I think he said, they said he had violent offense. He's a violent offender or something like that, or he had a criminal past and he got off. But just like this guy right here is about to explain the whole reason behind it and basically tells you Esau mindset. So I'm going to go and play this.
They killed that black boy and they let that dude get off and his son get off because they want a race war. But what's interesting about white people and like elite white people that want this race war so bad, basically just like the Palantir Nazis in government and then like the Trump idiots, they want black people to throw the first punch so they can justify why they want to mutilate, murder, rape, destroy, beat down, demonize, dehumanize us. But they don't want to accept the fact that that's how they feel without us doing anything. Like, that's just how they feel in relation to our existence. But they keep on doing this reactive abuse shit, the racism, all of this baiting us because they want us to do the thing on the front end that justifies why they feel this way or why they're justified in acting this way. They're so fucking weird, bro. Like, when you study white people and like white culture, study narcissism like hand in hand. It's one of the greatest examples of narcissism that has expanded from a cult group to a complete globalized like social conscious. It's fucking.
And that's what I've been saying through the spirit. I've been comparing Esau to a narcissist. The Yahawahshi put that on my spirit to say it. Because if you just like he explained, if you study Esau and you go hand in hand with narcissism, that's what they are. They are the ultimate narcissists. And basically that's like he said, they want to start a race war to demonize, slaughter, like those massacres that they did some time before. They want a reason to justify, to demonize you and put you to death, basically. Like I said, the whole reason of this black culture, this image of this thug image, gangster image that they allow these Negroes to prosper in, and they trying to claim it as a culture, is to demonize you. It's a trap that was set by Esau, right? So he can go back and demonize you and blame you and just do what he just said, right? And that's the whole what he was talking about. They allow that guy to get off because they want a race war. And they want the black people to throw the first punch, so to speak, right? because they can go back and demonize you and be justified of putting you to death, basically.
But they keep on doing this reactive thing to throw the first punch so they can justify why they want to mutilate, murder, rape, destroy, beat down, demonize, dehumanize us. But they don't want to accept the fact that that's how they feel without us doing anything. Like, that's just how they feel in relation to our existence. But they keep on doing this reactive abuse shit, the racism, all of this baiting us because they want us to do the thing on the front end that justifies why they feel this way or why they're justified in acting this way. They're so fucking weird, bro. Like, when you study white people and like white culture, study narcissism like hand in hand. It's one of the greatest examples of narcissism on that has expanded from a cult group to a complete globalized like social conscious. It's fucking weird as fuck, bro. Like, there is genuinely no value in the color of your skin. In your melanin, there is value that can be appreciated by your environment. Sit here and call every one of these things out, and we don't let up off the gas. Until we do that, bro, they're sacrificing us, bro, because they want this race war so bad, and they don't only want a race war. The little MAGA Nazis and ICE rapists, they want a race war, so they can justify why they have 50 guns sitting in their bunkers or 50 guns sitting inside like a closet in their house. They want to take this out on American citizens, bro. This is insane. And they're also jealous that their grandparents and their great-grandparents got to enjoy the benefits of Jim Crow or slavery, and they're the unfortunate class that doesn't get to. And not only that, but they have to compete with a bunch of other marginalized people who were just given human rights and people who are super ambitious and super driven to never be marginalized or dehumanized again.
And that put in the Lord, Yahawah, put that on my spirit too, man. And I can sense that on Esau. Like, that's the whole reason why they trying to more or less bring these Jim Crow laws back into effect. No matter what these other people, you got politicians, you got a lot of ignorant Jake out there that's trying to say that that's not happening, or that's not what's going on. Racism doesn't exist, man. And there's too much truth and too much proof out there. They got other politicians that or people that work in the government that says otherwise, man. And they're getting first experience. This is not their opinion. This is things that's been said to them by other so-called white government officials, you know, that they was pro-racist. They were saying slavery was a good thing, you know. So this is not an opinion, man, you know. And that's the reason why they got these issues with rights right now. They're trying to amend or change your so-called constitutional rights, right? These constitutional rights, your voting rights, or the so-called black people or people of color, primarily the black people, your voting rights are being diminished. Your representation in Congress is being diminished because of redistricting and things of that nature, right? Basically, they're trying to put you back into Jim Crow, just like he was explaining. He said if they feel like, damn, their great grandparents and grandparents and parents or whatever had experienced us at a obvious disadvantage, right, in society during slavery and Jim Crow era, and they feel like, damn, we want to experience that. And like through the spirit, I had said that, man. I was like, that's what these Edomites are whispering in their fucking their offspring's ear, like just give us a moment. You'll have your time to experience what we experience, man. Basically, I said that some like months back, man. More or less, like they wanna. That's how they're thinking, man. You know, that's how these Edomite, their inward thought, right? As the scripture said, that's how they're thinking inwardly, and basically speaking to their offspring, right? In secret. This is what they're whispering. Just give us some time. You'll see how we used to have them, basically, man. I said that through the spirit some time back, man, a couple times. And that's exactly how they want it, man. They want you obviously in a state of oppression that is obvious these Edomites are on top. That's how they want it, man. You know, and who cares what your opinion? I don't care if you don't believe it, but you'll see. You know. Sometimes people have to see things to believe it. That means you don't have faith anyway. But I might make this a part two. I might just put this as a part two to the first part. This is this other video. So I'm gonna just play this video out, and this might be the end.
And these lazy ass people have to compete with that. You think they're gonna do it? Fuck no, bro. The best thing we could do, it's not like it's almost like just like a vampire. Shine the light on the vampire, but don't engage with it.
And the light is what? The light is the scripture, right? That says shine the light in that's a good point that you made. He said shine the light on the vampire, meaning these Edomites, but don't engage in them. Don't engage with it, right? Don't get carnal with these devils, because the Lord said wait upon him, right? So we don't encourage getting carnal with Esau. But the light is this Bible, man. And that's why they want to get carnal. So everything done in the dark will come to light, right? They said shine the light on the vampire, the bloody man, which is Esau, Edom. That's why his name is Edom. Edom means red, because his blood show forth through his skin. And plus he, eat blood, eat meat. He like to shed blood done in the dark. Let's see. I don't know how it is. I might have overlooked it. Let's see. Yeah. It says, therefore, Luke 12:3, it says, therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken. Oh, that ain't it, right? It's like, yeah. But shine a light on this devil. He said, shine a light on a vampire, right? But don't engage him, right? So, like I said, the scripture is this light, and we're shining it on Esau, exposing him, right? This is John 3:19. It says, and this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil, right? That basically applies to Esau, Edom, and everybody that's not the elect, right? So yeah, basically, I'm gonna get this Peter's 2:9. Basically, that's what what's happening to Esau, right? He's being exposed in the light of this Bible. Like he was saying, shine the light on the vampire, but don't engage him. And which is correct. That's what you should do. But because this is spiritual. Our warfare is spiritual, not carnal, right? Our warfare is spiritual. So this Second Peter's in the light of this Bible, right? And this we exposing Esau in his darkness because he dwell in darkness, right? Right. It means secret. He do things in secret. Without you knowing. So it's you in the dark, right? This is 2 Peter's 1:19. It says, we have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, unto the day of dawn and the day star rise in your hearts, right? So the dark place is America, like Job said, the land of darkness, right? Darkness and confusion, which is America, Babylon the Great. So yeah, like he was saying, I've been saying this too. Esau's a narcissist, and they do things to rile. They trying to rile you, Jacob, right? So they can basically, like he said, justify demonizing you, putting you to death, dehumanizing you, and things of that nature. It's all a trap. It's all a plan by these devils, man. Esau, he does it intentional. A strategy, a demonic strategy. So I'm going to end it off there. Who was edifying to the elect. Shalom to the next time.